Hey, it's lit. Microphone one, check one, two. What's going on, people? How y'all doing today, man? I'm here back with another episode of Press Start and Chill. Hope everybody's blessed today. Man, this week is actually going by pretty fast for me, man. I don't know. Maybe it's just work, yo. I just be so busy and shit, dog, yo. But this week has been going pretty fast. Even last week felt like it was going pretty fast. Maybe because I was enjoying Persona a little bit too much. And I want to start off with that topic today. What's up, people? J Legend. What's up, Wave Gen? What's good? Shout out to Notification Gang, man. Hit that notification button and let's actually try to hit a milestone for this new series that I got here. Can a brother get 200 likes, please? Let's try and hit that today. Really do appreciate it. Anyways, dog, back to Persona. I completed Persona. When did I complete Persona? I beat Persona on Monday, and I must say, whew, this joint right here is 100% the best game I've played in 2017. Hands down, my favorite game I've played in 2017. And I gotta say, sorry, Zelda, man. You're holding the crown for a bit, but after I finished this game, it was no way in chance. This game is fantastic, people. If you're into RPGs, turn-based RPGs, this is honestly one of the best games that I've ever played when it comes to turn-based RPGs. I really, really do recommend this game. This game was on sale on Black Friday for like $30. Man, what a time to pick it up. Yeah, the game is fantastic, and I really, really enjoyed the game. I finished the game with over 100 hours. I think I had 105 or something like that hours in the game. My character was almost maxed out, 98, I believe. I did do the little farming trick with the Reaper on flu season, so that helped. Overall, man, this game is fantastic. The game is absolutely amazing. How many days did it take you to finish the game? Good question. I literally played this game for the whole month of November. So I want to say I started the game around like November 10th, around that area. I kind of feel like I want to say I started the game then. It took me a while. I think a normal playthrough of Persona on normal takes about 95 hours minimum, right? I got the game, like I said, I beat it in 105 hours. I went for the true ending. There's multiple endings apparently. Depending how you answer some questions later on in the game, there's multiple endings. I went for the true ending, and I must say it's just fantastic, bruh. Honestly, Persona is one of those type of games when you finish it, you feel kind of empty inside. I tried to pop in a couple of other games. It wasn't just working for me right away. I was like, my mind was still thinking about Persona, so it's gonna be like that for a little while, I guess. Usually this happens to me when I play a freaking great game. Every other game feels just kind of bland to me. Same thing happened to me when I played Zelda as well. It just, I try to tell people all the time, man, for me personally, Zelda kind of killed my Horizon experience. I did get Horizon first. I actually got the game early, but I didn't finish it. I ended up starting Zelda while I was playing Horizon. Well, I played Zelda all the way through. When I went back to Horizon, just the open world just wasn't the same, man. Like, I don't know, it kind of ruined the experience a little bit for me. And that's what happens when you play a great game, That's the perfect sign that you've just played a fantastic game, when other games just are not doing it for you anymore. So it took me a little bit longer to beat Horizon Zero Dawn after completing Zelda. I'm having the same effect right now with what's it called, with Persona 5. I'm kind of scared. Your boy got Xenoblade a little bit early. I'm kind of scared to start this game because I feel like Persona's not out of my system just yet, and I don't want to go into this game making so much comparisons and shit like that. So I'm a little bit shook of starting this game because I feel like maybe Persona might fucking ruin it. Might have ruined it for me. I did watch some gameplay. It looks pretty interesting. I did play the first Xenoblade on Wii. I did not finish the game. I forgot the reason why I dropped it. I was enjoying it on the Wii, but I don't know. I think I just dropped it for some reason. So I didn't play the one on Wii U, Xenoblade Chronicles X. This one looks interesting though. This one looks interesting, and I'm ready to give it a shot. Hopefully, it's as good as the previous iterations, because everyone says Xenoblade Chronicles is like one of the greatest games ever made. So hopefully this game lives up to that. Hopefully it's just as good as a JRPG as Persona. What's up, Rand? We got Rand in the chat. Yo, Kofi, new PC will be here in a couple of weeks. Master Race awaits. Hey, congratulations, Rand. What GPU did you get, by the way? What GPU did you get, by the way, Rand? I don't know if you know about all of that fancy stuff, because I know you're a straight Xbox dude, but Rand, man, you might fuck around and drop that Xbox though. Yo, Rand, you better be careful, man. You might fuck around with this PC a little bit, and you might end up dropping that Xbox, bro. Yo, when you think about it, you don't gotta pay for Xbox Live anymore. You know what I'm saying? You get all of Xbox's games. So, Rand, you might fuck around and you be like, yo, why do I need this Xbox anymore, bro? And you got a GTX 1070. That's a great card. That's a mid-range card. And it's a great card though. It's a great mid-range card. If you fuck around and got the 1080 or 1080 Ti, whew, you probably wouldn't even look at your Xbox again. Because I know you're kind of blown away with like how Gears of War and other games looked. Man, people with graphics cards like mine, like we've been experiencing this for like months and months now, So yeah. Okay, let's talk about the Persona ladies real quick, since we're on the subject of Persona. I dated every girl. The only girl that I didn't finish the social link with, I didn't max out rank, and I wasn't dating, was Futaba. That's the only girl that I didn't max out rank. I maxed rank the doctor, the teacher, the chess player, Mikado or Makoto, whatever fuck her name is, and I maxed out all of them. I was definitely Mac Daddy in Persona 5, and I was a little bit shook to do this at first because people were telling me that like, oh shit, watch what's gonna happen to you later. So I thought something bad was gonna fucking happen to me, but I'm not gonna really spoil it too much. Basically, all the girls pull up on you on Valentine's Day. Some of you guys probably already noticed. They all pull up on you on Valentine's Day, but it doesn't affect your social links. So I recommend you date every freaking girl in the game. Just go for it. Might as well, dog. It's just a video game. Date every girl in the game. Be a player. It really doesn't affect your experience. It only really changes one cutscene. So, yeah. Yeah, so it's not really a really big deal dating every girl. So I say go for it and see how it is to romance every girl in the game. Since I've been playing the game, a lot of people have been, hitting me up on Twitter saying, I inspired them to jump back in the game or to pick up the game. I'm glad that I did. This is actually my first Persona game, and I'm already like looking forward to Persona 6. Like, when the fuck is that dropping? Like, do these games take a long time to come out? But because for real, I'm really looking forward to the next Persona. If it's anything like this, I need to play it. Don't worry, there's gonna be no spoilers in this. That's the only thing I'm telling you guys. Dip Dop Doopity. What happened with BG? Nothing happened with the BG. Nothing happened to BG. People are just pulling up on BG. People are just pulling up on BG because we all know with the Switch, he hates Nintendo. He's really not a fan of Nintendo and shit. So the whole story with BG is he's been talking wild grease, a whole bunch of shit prior to the Switch's launch, and basically his comments are coming back to bite him in his ass. So he's on Twitter kind of just raging a little bit, but it's no biggie though. It's no big deal. Imagine just coming out his neck because honestly, my advice to BG is just come on and be like, yo, I was wrong about the Switch. It's very successful. It didn't flop like I said it would, and that's it, dog. Niggas will move on, but you know how BG is. He's a stubborn ass nigga, so he ain't gonna say shit. He ain't gonna admit shit. So it is what it is, man. All you gotta say is like, yo, I was wrong about the Switch. It's doing well. Congrats, Nintendo. Move on with your day. But this nigga's stubborn as a motherfucker, bro. He wants to. You don't wanna claim the L. Sometimes you just gotta claim the L. Mans are pulling up bare receipts on BG because he's been talking a whole bunch of shit. Switch gonna flop. Oh, everyone says he's gonna get the Switch day one sales, and he puts like tumbleweeds and shit like that. Yo, just come out and be like, yo, the Switch is doing well. It's done, dog. But this nigga is holding on to like, yo, nah, shit. Nah, the Switch is successful. Get over it. It is what it is. A lot of people took L with the Switch. For me personally, your boy had enough foresight to seeing that the Switch would be successful. People could pull it back from earlier days. I said, yo, the Switch is going to be popping for one simple reason. And niggas laughed at me, niggas talk shit, because it's a portable device. As soon as I seen the Switch was a portable style hybrid type of shit, I already knew this shit was going to be successful because Nintendo doesn't fail in portable devices. You know what I'm saying? So from then, I already put my faith in Nintendo that, yo, the Switch is going to be popping. And overall, the Switch has had an amazing year, man. Has an amazing year. If you really think about it, there's a lot of quality games that dropped on the Switch. When it comes to first-party games, like the first year, you already got a Mario Kart, even though it's a port, Zelda, 3D Mario, boom. Like, a lot of people are even thinking, like, yo, next year, can Nintendo keep this up? But mark it down. You heard it here. I'm saying Nintendo's 2018 is going to be popping. Mark it down. You could come back to me if it's not, and it's droughts and shit. But I'm telling you right now, Nintendo's 2018 is going to be popping as well. So just know that. Where was I? So I was talking about Persona. Get the game if you're into turn-based RPGs. Even if you're not into turn-based RPGs, yo, this is a real good game to start. Getting into turn-based RPGs. Honestly, Persona 5 is really good. And it's now my favorite game of 2017. Right above Zelda. So right now my ranking stands as Persona 5, number 1. Zelda Breath of the Wild, number 2. Neo, number 3. Super Mario Odyssey, number 4. And Horizon Zero Dawn sits at number 5. I'm woke. Yeah, I'm definitely woke. Shout out to everybody who put me on this game. A lot of people are telling me, yo, go play this game, Kofi. Go play this game, man. You're sleeping. I'm glad that I did. It's 100% a slow start. I started a new game plus, and even already I'm like, yo, this shit starts off so fucking slow. But the game really does open up. You honestly gotta dedicate yourself to the game. And I promise you, it gets better and better. I would say the first whole palace is really slow. It's really slow. The first whole palace, even though it's good, the concept is good, the story is good. I'm not really gonna talk about that. The first whole palace is definitely 100% slow. You gotta what's it called? You gotta just fight through it. Once you get past that, the game just gets better and better. It opens a lot more. Make sure that you really do your social links to, like, you really take advantage of doing that. I recommend you doing the teacher first. If I'm just gonna give you a tip, because the teacher frees up more of your time as well. But that's all I'm gonna really say about it. Persona's a great game, and I'm really looking forward to Persona 6. And I'm actually kind of looking forward to this new Switch game that, not new Switch game. I think this franchise has already been on like Nintendo's platform for a while now. Shin Megami Tensei. I think it was announced that it was getting localized to the West. So that's good news. I think, isn't it in like the same universe as Persona or something like that? From what I heard, people are telling me the game is a lot more hardcore than Persona. It's basically like the same game apparently, but without the, the social aspects, like the social links with, or the school part, basically, the high school student part. It's more of like a hardcore dungeon crawler. I'm very interested in the game after completing Persona. So I'm gonna check it out. Yeah. Same universe. Yeah. So people are telling me it's the same universe. Also, yeah, so Persona is spin-off series of Shin Megami Tensei. So I'm gonna check out this. It's probably gonna be my first one, and I hope it's the turn-based combat similar to Persona, because I love the turn-based combat in Persona. But is it me, or Persona's the more popular franchise than Shin Megami Tensei? It seems like more people talk about Persona than Shin Megami Tensei, even though Shin Megami Tensei is like, the real shit, and Persona is like the spin-off. It seems like the Persona franchise is way more popular, because that's all I hear about. All I hear is people talk about Persona. So yeah, we know that's coming out, I think, sometime next year, I believe. So the Switch will have a good 2018. Mark it down. Switch will have a good 2018, and I think the momentum is not going to slow down just yet. So Shin Megami Tensei fans are mad that the spin-off is more popular. Yo, Persona's fire, man. Persona's fire. I can't. Yo. And as for, I want to talk about this real quick. You guys already know that Atlas blocked off video capture and screenshots for Persona 5. At first, I was like, man, I kind of want to share this. This shit's kind of annoying. But after completing the game, I'm kind of glad that, they did block off this shit, because I'm glad that I went into this game blind without really knowing too much. I feel like that really, made my experience like that much better. Since I didn't know jack shit. I really did not know shit. I went into this game completely blind, and it was pretty nice. So after completing the game, I kind of agree with, them blocking off the capture footage and video recording footage. At first, I wasn't really with it, but now after completing the game, I'm like, shit, good thing some of this shit wasn't really, spoiled for me on Twitter or other social media. Yeah, so I understand why they did that now. And guys, give me some tips. Give me some, recommendations on good JRPGs. I'm talking about high caliber JRPGs, not like really shitty ones or the super weeb ones, super fan service ones. I'm not really into that shit. You guys, I'm looking for more JRPGs to play. So if you guys got any recommendations for me to check out on PlayStation 4, Steam, you already know I got all the platforms. It don't really matter. I'll play it. So if you guys got any recommendations for me on what to check out next, please hit me up. I really fuck with Persona. I already told you guys I'm absolutely exhausted. I'm tired of first-person shooters. I don't think I'll buy a first-person shooter anymore, unless like the new Halo drops, then I might pick up that. After playing Wolfenstein, I'm just so done with first-person shooters. Same shit, recycle, different theme, some with great graphics, some with okay graphics. I'm just done with the whole concept of first-person shooters for now. I'm gonna fuck with third-person shooters and adventure games, but I'm so done with first-person shooters. I'm just so tired of it. Honestly, when I look at first-person shooters now, like, I just feel sick. I don't even want to look at no first-person shooters. So I'm gonna, I want to play more JRPGs. Like, I do play JRPGs, but I'm not gonna call myself like no RPG god like some people here, But I have played some JRPGs. I've beaten like games like Bravely Default. I'm on the spot now, so I can't really think of so much. But I do play JRPGs from time to time, but I'm looking to play more, basically. So if you guys got any recommendations for me, I will take it and start it out. So people are Blandrew saying Star Ocean. I heard of that franchise. Trickstar have 105 plus hours in Breath of the Wild. It's not groundbreaking. Would I say Breath of the Wild is groundbreaking? Maybe in the Zelda franchises. It's definitely a huge jump when it comes to Zelda games, right? But in other games, Zelda Breath of the Wild has we see other elements in Breath of the Wild that we have seen before in other games, but we haven't seen that type of shit in Zelda before. And I think it's executed well. I wouldn't say like Zelda's like groundbreaking and shit like, but it is a fantastic open world game, especially in the Zelda universe. The Last Remnant, says WaveGen. Yakuza's not a RPG. Octopath Traveler demo. I played the demo. That game is going to be fire. Isn't it by the same creators of Bravely Default? That game's going to be fire. I'm already getting that day one. I'm really digging the art style in Octopath Traveler, and the turn-based combat is dope. Skies of Arcadia Legend, say J Legend. Persona 4 Golden, bro. I don't have a Vita. I wish I had a Vita so I could play Persona 4. But I don't have that. Pokemon Ultra Sun. Okay. Since you brought up Pokemon, I got a little bit of beef with Pokemon and the direction that it's going. So the last Pokemon game that I played and beat was actually Pokemon Sun. And before that was Pokemon Y. Playing Pokemon Sun, I didn't really like the direction, you know, the franchise was really going. As for its exploration side, I felt like Pokemon Sun was way too linear, way too easy. I did not like the fact that there were like checkpoints and bullet points telling you where to go, and oh, this is where you go. I kind of missed, you know, in the old Pokemon games, they just threw you in there. You got to figure out shit yourself, bro. You really got to figure out shit yourself. And I want the franchise to go back. I want the franchise to go back to that. So I'm hoping the Pokemon game that drops on Switch is not like that, because Pokemon Sun, when I play that shit, obviously I had no gyms, no traditional gyms and shit like that. I wasn't really fucking with that, yo. And I didn't like how linear the game was, and it was just always telling you where to go. Like on the bottom screen and that shit, like there's checkpoints and flags. I'm like, nah, man. So I'm really hoping, you know, the next Pokemon game, you know, kind of just drops you in there like Zelda. Breath of the Wild drops you in the game. That's how I like them. That's how the old Pokemon games used to be like. So we'll see how, you know, the Pokemon game that's coming out for Switch turns out. But I just hope that they don't really super casualize it. Like Pokemon is not really a hardcore game. But I just remember once upon a time, like, niggas used to get lost in Pokemon. Like, you didn't know what to do in Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? I remember playing Pokemon games and did not know where to go and did not know what to do as well. So we need to get back to that. That's what I want from the next Pokemon. Now, and news broke today that, you know, the franchise has sold over 300 million copies. Wow. That's absolutely insane. When this game releases on Switch, whether, you know, it's the way I want it or not, it's gonna do crazy ass numbers on the Switch. And big shout out to Starman. Thanks for the donation, man. Starman 904. I appreciate the donation. Rumors are they are shaking up Pokemon, Kofi. What do you mean by that? I don't. What do you mean? Pokemon Loki has a lot more depth these days. As for the turn-based combat, it's still really good. Like the new aspects that they added into Pokemon Sun that I played, with the whole like new evolutions and shit like that. That shit cool. I have no beef with that. My beef is with, you know, the exploration part in Pokemon. It just felt way too linear. You know, it felt like they were directing me too much. That's how I just felt about playing Pokemon Sun. So hopefully, that's what I'm just saying. Hopefully the next game that they drop, they kind of just throw you in there and just make you figure out yourself. No checkpoints, please. Just throw me in there. Hopefully it's a big place that I can explore. And let me talk to people in the game and figure out shit and what to do, instead of, you know, giving me like checkpoints and shit like that. I ain't fucking with that. Yeah. So let's move on to PlayStation experience expectations. And what are my expectations for PSX? I don't really have none. Yo, what I would like to see is gameplay of Ghost of Tsushima, and I would like to get some release dates of the games that are dropping top of the year. We already, for a fact, I think we're gonna get a release date of God of War here. For a fact, we're gonna get some sort of trailer. I really doubt they're gonna show any more new gameplay, like a gameplay segment, but I feel like we're gonna see another trailer, and we're gonna get a final release date on God of War. We heard some rumors, which I'm gonna get into in a second. But besides that, that's all I want. That's all I really want. I want to see some Ghost of Tsushima gameplay. I really want to see how that game turns out. But to be honest, I'm not really expecting any big surprises, and it's probably better like that. So if they do have a 1-2 surprises, I'm surprised. So yeah. So I'm gonna ask you guys now, what do you guys think they will show? What do you guys think they will show? I want a release date for Spider-Man. It would be nice to get a release date for Spider-Man. That game is 100% coming out 2018. It's definitely not getting delayed. I'm willing to bet money that it's not getting delayed. But I don't know if they're gonna reveal an announce date here at PSX. It would be nice. It would be nice. But I don't think so. I'll be surprised. Okay, so Alex says Wild. He would like to see Wild. Wavejen wants to see more PSVR indies. Master Shake says he wants to see Resident Evil 2 remake. Apparently they're not having like a traditional style like conference or something like that. You see VG crying on Twitter. Yeah, every man peep this. The Last of Us 2. Do you guys think we're gonna get more footage or more coverage of The Last of Us 2? Me personally, I don't think so. The game is still kind of far away. I think Naughty Dog is gonna roll out the game slowly. I'm not expecting anything from The Last of Us 2. I'm expecting some Uncharted shit because you guys know that apparently it's Uncharted's 10-year anniversary. 10 years, that's crazy, eh? When you really think about it. 10 years of Uncharted already. Wow. That's absolutely insane. So I know Naughty Dog's gonna be there, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna get some sort of Uncharted news. I really doubt a new game, but I think we're gonna get some sort of Uncharted news because of the 10-year anniversary. So you know they're gonna mention something about it. I don't know what's gonna be. I really doubt new DLC, which I would love new DLC, but I really doubt we're gonna get new DLC. But we'll see what happens. But I feel like there will be mention of Uncharted or something because of the 10-year anniversary. Want to see Final Fantasy VII remake. I seen a post on Twitter from Dual Shockers saying that Square Enix says, you know, next year is going to be a big year for Final Fantasy. So we'll see what that particularly means. Deep Down. Whatever happened to Deep Down? I swear Deep Down and Wild are two games that completely went ghost. At this point, I do not give a fuck about Deep Down. Deep Down was one of the games that actually sold me on the PS4. I remember when they showed that shit at reveal, my mind was blown away. I was like, yo, is this real gameplay? But we got finesse, guys. We got finesse. We got catfished real quick because that bitch still ain't out yet. That bitch still ain't out yet. And at this point, I do not give a fuck about Deep Down. They canceled it. I do not give a fuck. I really do not care, man. It's the time has went, man. The time has went. Deep Down got trademark renewed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're still working on it and shit like that. But at this point, I feel like you lost my interest. You took too long. You know, this is a perfect example of announcing a game a little bit too early, than it going completely ghost like it did. You know, so I kind of lost interest of Deep Down. For me to gain interest again, they gotta re-show it. It not being a free to play. I heard like it was gonna be some sort of free to play dungeon crawler where like things are generated. If that's the case, I'm not really interested in it. For me to be interested in Deep Down, they gotta make it like a single player game. I guess make it kind of a Dark Souls style type of single player game or something like that. I don't know. For me to be interested in the game, but right now I have no interest in Deep Down. No interest. Kofi, you gonna play the Monster Hunter World beta? Yeah, if I can get my hands on it. Do I have to register, or is it an open beta, or do I have to pre-order the game? Because you know they love to do that. Pre-order the game, then you get access to the beta. Neo was canceled on PS3, but moved on to 4. The funny thing is, yeah, I did hear about that after Neo came out. I don't remember the initial reveal of Neo. I really do not remember the initial reveal of Neo. Did they reveal it at a E3 or something like that on during the PS3 lifetime? I do not remember the initial reveal of Neo. So after I played the game and beat the game, then I heard that like this game's been in development for a long time. Apparently, I didn't even know about that. Beta releases on PSX. Kofi, when are you going to start wearing dad hats? What are you guys saying? Yo, y'all leave Blandrew alone, man. Blandrew my nigga, man. Crackdown 3, Sea of Dog shit has been revealed 3 years ago. Yeah, those games have been revealed for a really long time now. Crackdown 3 and Sea of Thieves. They need to hurry up and come out. Yeah, so for PSX, I'm not really looking forward to it like so much, but hopefully they have some big surprises. Hopefully the Game Awards also have some big surprises as well. All right, so let's talk about these rumors real quick. Apparently, Devil May Cry 5 is rumored to be a console exclusive, a PlayStation 4 console exclusive, and it will be coming out to the PC later. What I gotta say is, damn, bruh. Oh my God, if this really comes to pass, oh man, like Xbox, bruh. Like Xbox, like what y'all niggas doing right now, bruh? PlayStation's really just bodying shit. If this is the case, PlayStation's bodying shit. But we'll see. A lot of people are saying that these rumors are actually credible. But we gotta see. We gotta wait and see. So take it with a grain of salt. No one's here confirming this, so don't come back to me later saying, "Hey, Coffee said this." But it's just rumor right now. But apparently, like this rumor has like a lot of sources behind it. Not just one person, right? There's a lot of sources behind it. So it might just be another Street Fighter case. Maybe Sony's helping develop this game or helping backing up this game. And if it becomes a PlayStation 4 console exclusive, that's another blow, man. Street Fighter, no Street Fighter on Xbox. Next Devil May Cry not on Xbox. Holy shit. What is Microsoft doing out here, bro? Cut the check. Cut the check, man. Oh, man. But that'll be crazy. I'm glad it'll be coming to PC. If it comes to PC on the same day, I'll obviously get it on PC. If it comes to PS4 first and PC gamers got to wait like a while, I'll most likely get it on PS4 because my ass ain't waiting. I'm going to play that, motherfucker. That drunk Reddit fool said Mother 3. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, so I don't really know too much about this guy's credibility, but I'm just saying there's multiple sources saying this is the case and Devil May Cry 5 is real. There's multiple sources. It's not just one dude. Also, rumors is Soul Calibur 6 is coming out. And bro, I've been praying. I'm a big Soul Calibur fan. I can't tell you guys enough. This game right here, bro, I have all of them. I actually have all of them. I have every single Soul Calibur. This game right here, man, is one of my favorite games of all time. No one wants to see me with key leak. Nobody. And I did read the report or the leak, and they said that key leak will be coming back, not as like Edge Master, but with his original move set, and that made me so happy because I was so depressed. Soul Calibur 5, they turned Keelik into like Edge Master. I was so pissed because that was my main. So I had to switch up my main to Nightmare. I had to switch up my name to Nightmare. And my record on Soul Calibur 5 is actually pretty wild on 360. If I have to fire that shit up and post my online record. Like, I'm really positive when it comes to wins and losses. It's one of the fighting games that I'm actually like better at. It's like one of the fighting games I'm actually pretty good at. Real huge fan of Soul Calibur 2. I feel like that's like also one of the greatest games ever. Kofi, you don't have Soul Calibur. Okay, that's one. You got me. That's one Soul Calibur game I did not play. I believe that was the one on PSP, right? That's one Soul Calibur game I did not play. But I played 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I did not play the one on PSP. I wanted to, but I don't remember what happened at the time. I just didn't get a chance to play that game. So I'll be really hyped if that game gets revealed as well. So hopefully we hear something about it at the Game Awards. I'm crossing my fingers. And hopefully we hear something about Devil May Cry 5 soon as well. I would be so fucking happy. You guys don't know. Because it's just nostalgic for me. The franchise is super nostalgic. I grew up playing that shit, man. Yeah, I feel like the game will come out eventually, just like Dead or Alive. I'm a big Dead or Alive fan too. Look, I think certain things. Look, if you grew up playing Dreamcast, you grew up playing OG Xbox, you have to be a fan of DOA at a point or Soul Calibur. Like, if you had a Dreamcast and you weren't playing DOA 2, what were you doing, bro? What were you doing? DOA 2 was one of the baddest fighting games at the time. Like, and the graphics, I still remember this on the Dreamcast. DOA 2 on the Dreamcast looked fantastic, bro. I remember seeing that and I was just blown away how good that game looked. Ever since then, big fan of the franchise. DOA 2, 3 on Xbox still got it. DOA 4, 360 got it. 5, DOA 6. Hope DOA 6 drops soon, man. I think we're gonna get one this generation. Hopefully we do. Yeah, when it comes to Dreamcast fighting games, what was I on? Project Justice, Marvel vs. Capcom, DOA 2, Soul Calibur. Oh my god, Dreamcast was so lit. I still have a lot of my Dreamcast games, Dreamcast was so freaking lit, bro. Dreamcast was so lit. Oh my god, just thinking about the games that I've played on Dreamcast. That console is beast, bro. That console is just fantastic. All those games that I just named right now, classics. On top of that, obviously Sonic Adventure 2. What else? MDK, Quake. What else did I play on that? Crazy Taxi, Ready to Rumble Boxing. Woo! Dreamcast was fantastic, bro. Dreamcast was fantastic. One of my favorite consoles. Like, oh my god. Dreamcast was fucking lit. Great console, man. Too bad, man. The shit died and shit. But I remember the Spawn game. Who remembers that Spawn game on Dreamcast? Power Stone 2. Oh my god. Just thinking about the library just gets to me, dog. Crazy. I love the Dreamcast. Real big. That's why when I was creating, I'm getting the Shenmue as well. When I was getting the logo created for Press Start Podcast, why do you think I got a Dreamcast controller in there? Huge Dreamcast guy, man. Huge Dreamcast guy. Huge. Yeah, I had NBA 2K on Dreamcast as well, the one with Iverson on it. That was actually one of the first games we got on Dreamcast. I remember my brother bringing that shit home. NBA 2K was actually one of the first games that we had. Dreamcast was super dope, man. Super dope. PS2 didn't kill Dreamcast. Sega was pretty much officially bankrupt at the time. Yeah, there was a lot of things going around at the time. I went back. I was still young at that time, right? So I went back and kind of did a history check and shit. It seemed like, you know, people were pretty pissed about the Sega Saturn and shit like that. And so it seems like, you know, Sega was in a tight spot. But yeah, rest in peace to the Dreamcast, man. That's why I had to pay homage and put that on my logo for my Press Start podcast, man, because I grew up playing that shit, man. That shit was amazing. Oh, so let's hit up the last topic before I get the fuck out of here. Is Black Friday. I want to talk about Black Friday real quick. Then I'm gonna answer some questions. Then I'm gonna get the fuck out of here, actually. Black Friday. So you guys before or Black Friday, November MPD. You guys already know. At first, I thought the Nintendo Switch was gonna win November MPD. Right? Super Mario Odyssey dropped at the end of October. I already knew off the rip that game was going to do crazy numbers. Right? Then yeah, so I predicted that the Switch is gonna win November MPD. It has to, right? Then I got fucked up and, you know, I wavered a little bit because Sony came out and were like, bitch, the PS4 $199. Then when I seen that shit, I got a little shook in my predictions. Like in my predictions, I was like, oh shit, maybe I was a little bit wrong about this, right? So the PS4 came out, Sony dropped the price of $199. That shit is selling like hotcakes. Honestly, a 1 terabyte PS4, $199. GameStop was giving you a $50 gift card as well. That's a crazy deal. That shit basically sold out. That shit fucking sold out. So when I seen that shit and how long it was on Amazon charts for a while, I'm like, you know what? Yo, maybe the Switch gonna hold the L still. I'm like, you know what? Maybe the Switch gonna hold the L, dog. I don't know, dog. This is looking kind of spooky. So I came back here to y'all. I'm like, I don't know, man. I think the PS4 got this. And I still kind of feel like the PS4 got this. But I was on Twitter today and I'm seeing bare articles saying like Nintendo Switch was the hottest item. Nintendo Switch kit was the highest selling thing on Cyber Monday. Like I'm seeing mad Nintendo Switch. And I'm just gonna say right now, I'm still gonna stick with my Switch. I can't keep on flip-flopping. So I'm gonna stick with PS4. I'm wrong. It is. It's just a guess anyways. All I gotta say is if the motherfucking Switch wins MPD November with no discounts, that will be absolutely insane. That will be absolutely crazy. I don't want to hear no Switch slander. Yo, I don't want to hear shit. I do not want to hear nothing. Bruh, if the Switch win, because all these articles I've seen, I'm actually shocked. I'm personally shocked. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Niggas are actually buying that shit in first with no discounts, full price, with $199 PS4s out there and $189 Xboxes out there. Jeez. So that's all I gotta say. I'm still sticking with PS4, but whoa, if the Switch wins, that's crazy. Yeah, K-Semi. PlayStation came out, or Sony came out and said that this was their biggest Black Friday ever in 22 years of PlayStation or some shit like that. I still think PlayStation got this. I know the Switch sold extremely well. We all know every platform is going to sell extremely well this month. Holiday season. We already know every console, every platform is catching W's, right? We already know this. But honestly, if Switch comes in first, that'll be a shocker for me. I'm betting PlayStation right now after that $199. If it wasn't for that $199 price drop for the PlayStation, I would go with Switch 100%. But right now, I'm still calling PlayStation. So we'll see who's in second and third. We'll see how it turns out overall. MPDs drop the same day as Press Start podcast. So you already know that episode is going to be extra turn. I'm going to have BG in there. I'm going to try and have BG in there. You know, he's trying to pull celebrity status on me nowadays. You know, nigga. He thinks he's celebrity status on me, but I'm gonna pull up on BG. I'm gonna tell Kid Smooth to come in there, and I'm gonna call Rand to come in there. So hopefully they can book that day so we can talk about this. Because, boy, if Xbox is in last place, bruh, if Xbox is in last place, bruh, it's going to be a roast session in this motherfucker. It's going to be a roast session. I'm sorry. We going to be cooking the Xbox up. It's all fun and games, but we won't be roasting though. We're definitely gonna be roasting though. Bro, if Xbox hits last place with a new console launch and a 189 console, oh, we gotta roast it. We gotta roast Xbox, bro. We gotta roast it. So we're gonna see how it turns out. Hopefully, Xbox wins so we can praise it and give it props and be like, yo, finally, Microsoft won an MPD. But if it comes in last place, bro, it's a roast session up in this motherfucker, bro. It's a roast session. Because I've been hearing from Xbox dudes that Xbox is on the comeback. I've been hearing that power is all that matters. And people are already getting exposed by the Switch. Right now, the Nintendo Switch is pretty much exposing the PS4 Pro and exposing the Xbox One X in the sense of the whole power conversation. People love to say, yo, power is the end-all be-all, but look at the Switch. Weakest console out of the three. Weakest shit. But it's doing so well. I wonder why. People. Can you guys tell me why? Great games. What I think, great games. And introduces a different way to play. Boom. Two things. Great games and it introduces a different way to play. You know what? Not conventional style to play. That's why I feel like the Switch is so successful right now, because of those two things. Strong lineup and provides a different way to play. You know, it's so far left than these other home consoles that, you know, it's standing out too much and people are interested. PS4/Xbox are 4 years old, though. So that's the damage control people are going with now. I've been seeing people say that, Triggerman on Twitter for a while. They've been hitting me up with, you know, the Switch is new. But the funny thing, a lot of people said the Switch is going to flop. Now, the Switch is like 7 months old now, and now y'all saying the Switch is still new. Yeah, it is the newest console, but y'all forgetting. A lot of people said that, you know, it's going to flop because it's the weakest console. So now y'all hitting the excuse up. Now it's the newest console. That's why it succeeded. But the funny thing is the Wii U wasn't doing this great. The Wii U wasn't doing this great. So, and this shit's on track to destroying the Wii U's first year sales. It's already going to surpass the Wii U's lifetime sales in its first year. It's crazy. Nintendo's doing good, and I'm happy. We all should be happy. I want Xbox to do well as well. I know niggas out here roast, make jokes, but I want Xbox to do extremely well because I have a legacy, a history of Xbox that, you know, I want them to do well as well, and I want Nintendo to strive as well. When I see Nintendo coming out with these articles coming out about Nintendo doing well, I actually get happy because I want them to do well. I know some of y'all niggas want them to fail and shit for some reason, but not me. I want Nintendo to do well. I want Microsoft to do well in the end of the day. And I want PlayStation to do well at the end of the day. I just want them to provide me with great experiences, great games. That's all I need, man. Great games. That's all I chase. I chase games. Really don't give a fuck about the platform, man. So that's that when it comes to Black Friday and MPD. So I'm going to take a couple of questions before I get the fuck out of here. I do want to start Xenoblade. I got the game a little bit early. The game comes out this Friday. I still have to open it and shit. I want to start the game, and I hope it's good. I really do hope it's good. Like I said earlier in the stream, I watched some gameplay. It looked cool, you know, but I'm still kind of in like Persona mode right now. It hasn't really left my system. So hopefully this could be a nice rebound game for me. So I hope it lives up to its expectations. But yo, it's been a good year for the Switch, man. Like niggas need to it's been a good year for the Switch, man. Just give them their props and keep it moving, man. It's been a good year for the Switch. I think next year will be a good year for the Switch as well. Hopefully next year is a better year for Xbox, because this year was complete dog shit for Xbox. I'm just keeping it 100. This year was complete shit when it comes to games on Xbox. Yes, it has every multi-platform, but Microsoft's output of games have been horrible this year. Literally everything that was scheduled for this year got delayed into next year. Take that in. So we're going. Hopefully, Microsoft got some new surprises next year, not just only this year's games that were supposed to come out this year that they're just moving it to next year. Hopefully, it's not just that, but hopefully they also got a 1-2 surprises, a 1-2 third-party deals exclusive. That shit don't bother me because I got all fucking platforms, so that shit don't bother me one bit at all. And I'm the type of gamer, if something exclusive, I'm gonna go buy your platform for it. I'm gonna go buy the platform for it. You know what I'm saying? I really don't give a fuck because, like I said, I chase games. I don't really chase platforms and shit. I chase games. Yeah. So as for 2018, 2018 is gonna be great, guys. We all can agree maybe 2017 has been the best year, especially if you're a multi-platform gamer like myself and you own everything. This year has been fantastic. Best year this generation, hands down, in my personal opinion. I guess some people could feel differently, but in my personal opinion, hands down, 2017 has been the best year. No booklet, just the case cartridge. 2017 has been the best year so far this generation, and 2018, the way that lineup is looking, huh? Niggas gonna be broke. Niggas gonna be broke because 2018 is looking fantastic. We got God of War. We got Spider-Man. We got Detroit. We got Shadow of the Colossus. I'm probably missing something on PlayStation. Nintendo, we got Yoshi. We got Kirby. We got Fire Emblem. You already know in January, Nintendo's going to host an event, and they're going to show some new games. So you already know Nintendo's going to bring games next year for sure. We know we got Octopath Traveler and a couple of other shit that I'm probably forgetting, right? And we're going to the Xbox. Xbox got, you know, its games finally. Sea of Thieves, Crackdown 3, State of Decay. I'm actually interested in State of Decay. I hope that game turns out really good. Out of the three, Sea of Thieves, State of Decay, and Sea of Thieves, State of Decay, and Crackdown 3. Out of the three, I'm more interested in State of Decay. Never played the first one, but I want to see what this next one brings to the table. The concept sounds interesting, so I just want to see more gameplay. Like the gameplay that we've seen in State of Decay, like the little snippets look okay. I just want to see more of the game. It might be good, but I'm definitely gonna give all three of these games chances. Even though I might regret the purchase of Crackdown 3 because that game looks like booty cheeks, to be honest. It looks like booty cheeks. Third-party games, Red Dead Redemption is coming out. Kingdom Hearts is coming out. What else do we got coming out in 2018? There's a lot of games. It's really too much for me to sit down. But the roadmap for Sony and Nintendo look great. Xbox, I still need to see some more. As for multi-platforms, it looks fantastic as well. So 2018 is probably going to top this year. That's a crazy thing. So, yo, good times are ahead of us, guys. Good times are ahead of us. I know January and February, there's a lot of strong Japanese games coming out. We got Dragon Ball FighterZ early next year. Dog, 2018 going to be fucking lit. Every time I'd be like, you know what? I'm going to buy less games this year, save more money. It never happens because these niggas all keep on dropping fire. It actually sometimes pays to be a fanboy. Sometimes it actually pays because if you dedicate yourself to one platform, bro, you know, you're only spending money in that. Oh, especially if you're an Xbox gamer, bro. Xbox gamer saved bare money this year. Bare. But actually, no, they didn't. These niggas bought like 4 or 5 Xbox One X's, dog. But when it comes to games, they saved bare money. Me, on the other hand, I spent a lot of money on games this year, dog. Across PlayStation, Nintendo, and my PC, I spent a lot of money on games, bro. Yeah, but man, you really saving up if you own an Xbox. But you save money on bare games. What do these niggas really buy, bro? Voodoo Vince. Super Lucky's Tale. Oh my god. This year has been horrible, bro. Microsoft really need to step up this shit. If you guys really take it in, if it wasn't for the Xbox One X launch this year, holy shit, what would have Microsoft accomplished in 2017, bro? Think about it. If the Xbox One X didn't launch this year, what would have Microsoft accomplished this year? Jeez, what did they do? What was their 2017 field of? It's crazy. Think about it. Think about it. If the X didn't drop this year, what does Microsoft got? What do they got? That's enough said. Enough said. There's nothing else to be said, dog. What do they got? Enough said. Enough said. Dog, no one's being hard on fucking Xbox, guys. No one's being hard on fucking Xbox. They need to step up their game when it comes to software and games, man. They got to step up the games aspect. As soon as the games are there, no one's going to be talking shit. Nobody's going to be talking shit when their games finally catch up. Their games need to catch up. It is what it is. Mans are just spitting straight facts. And if you're one of those Xbox gamers that Microsoft, what are you talking about here? We got Sea of Thieves, we got Phantom Death. Nigga. Stop. Be real with yourself. Please, just be real with yourself. Microsoft needs more games. And that's a fine complaint to have, you know? No one's saying to do anything. No one's saying for them to do anything crazy. We just want some more games, all right? Yeah, facts, Venom. Make Xbox great again. I'm 100% with that movement, man. We got to go back to 360 days where Xbox was actually doing some shit. And dropped at least some heat. You know what I'm saying? But right now, yo, this year, definitely. If it wasn't for the Xbox One X this year, holy shit. Xbox don't got jack shit. Well, yeah, okay, I'm seeing Mohammed. Yeah, like when it comes to like Microsoft and their services and stuff like that, it's good. Like I have no complaints. Microsoft is doing a fantastic job when it comes to updating their platform, listening to the consumers and for what they want when it comes to services. Games Pass actually seems real cool. If I had an Xbox, I'll probably have Games Pass. They're doing like gifting games now. 100% support that. Steam does that. PlayStation, you need to catch up and do that. You need to allow people to gift games. What else is Microsoft doing? They're allowing the EA access. I heard rumors that shit might come to PlayStation. Hopefully PlayStation is learning. See, like when it comes to the service-based shit, Microsoft is making the right moves. They're 100% making the right moves when it comes to their services. Now you got the strongest console. You might have not delivered your full promise, but you know, no one really believed that. No one with any real sense really believed that they're going to deliver that full promise. But now you got the strongest platform. So you got that crossed off. No one's going to be talking about that anymore. Cool. But now you really need to focus on the software. Like it's so key. It's so key. Look at what software is doing for the Switch. Same thing will happen. Yo, Xbox will find success if they drop quality games, man. They will drop quality games, man. So they'll find success. So they really just need to step that up. Apparently, Phil Spencer said they gonna be focusing on games now. We heard that shit before. Hopefully, it's the truth, and we see new games coming from Microsoft real soon. But these things take time, you know. So, to be honest, I wouldn't really be surprised if we don't see too much new announcements, AAA announcements from Xbox in 2018. You know, I wouldn't be surprised because certain things takes time. Like game development takes at least 2-3 years anyway. So, Six Lit. Should we block Six Lit? Should we block him? Should we block him or should we allow him? I don't know. I'm gonna leave it to chat niggas. Should we block Six Lit or should we allow him? Oh, he got banned. That was good. Good work. About BG knockoff. Nigga, don't get the fuck out of here. BG been biting my swag. Niggas already know. Yeah, game development takes a while. Like OBJ said, 2-3 years. So we'll see what Microsoft got in 2018, man. We'll see. And I'm gonna take some questions now. And Aria, later. Got the fray. Later, man. We're going to take some questions. Then I'm going to get the fuck out of here and pop in this Xenoblade because I want to try it out. I want to see if it's good because I need another fucking, I need another RPG, man. I need another RPG. You guys got any questions? Oh, I don't know if you guys heard Playground is actually working on an open world RPG. I don't know if you guys heard about that. Playground is working on an open world RPG. We heard that they're trying to make a multi-platform game. So this game might be multi-plat. You never know. Maybe Microsoft will strike a deal with them, hand over the bag, and make it exclusive for their platform. But currently, Playground Games, the people who make Forza Horizon, is making an open world RPG AAA. They just moved into a new studio, so don't expect that game next year. Probably don't expect that game in 2019. That motherfucker gonna be a 2020 game, man. It's gonna take a while. But I'm curious to see what they come up with. Studio known to make great racing games, the Forza Horizon franchise. So we'll see how it turns out. Game Over HD. How Microsoft can make Xbox great again. Honestly, they just need the next big thing. I've been saying this for a while. They just need the next big thing. They need a new IP, a new big IP. Then, that can have multiple sequels. You know how like Sony dropped Horizon, and that was just a great first entry, really successful game, quality game. It looked great. Microsoft needs something like that, that they can build upon. That's what they really need. Whether a third party has to make for them, they have to outsource it because they don't really cultivate. Can't speak their studios like Sony does. So we'll see how that turns out, man. We'll see how it turns out. But Microsoft just needs games. I don't know how they're going to do it, man. It seems like they're not really interested in building like first party studios from the ground up and building on them until they become great. They don't feel like it feels like they're not interested in doing that. They rather, pay some money to like outsource games to be made for them. That's what it seems like right now. Yeah, basically a new mascot for the brand. Yeah, they really do need the next big thing. Like I said, Xbox, they dropped Halo, 360, they got Gears, Xbox One, they got, that's the problem. That's what I feel like the problem is. Microsoft needs the next big game. Like Sony's been consistent. They dropped Uncharted PS3. That same generation, they dropped Last of Us. This generation, they drop Horizon, like big IPs, bro. Like real big IPs. Like that's what Microsoft need to do, man. That's what Microsoft need to do. Their new mascot is a controller. Y'all too cold, man. Kofi, when is Final Fantasy VII Remake coming? That bitch ain't coming out anytime soon, bro. That bitch coming out probably 2020, bro. And that game's coming out in parts too. So we're not even going to get the full experience. That game's coming out in part 1, part 2, part 3. So hopefully it comes out sooner since they're doing that. So maybe we'll see it 2019. Maybe we'll get the first part in 2019. See, Rise, I would have liked for them to build upon Rise. Like, Rise could have been a cool new franchise. Like, Microsoft needed a game in that lane, too. That hack and slash lane, the God of War style lane. That, like, Microsoft really needed a game in that sort of lane. But look how shit turns out. Like, why does shit just always turn out like that for them, They really need a killer app. They really just need a killer app. That's just facts. They just really need a new IP killer app. When they have that, you'll see all the good press Microsoft will get, but they just haven't struck that. Like the games that they have dropped, like Quantum Break, is not a terrible game. I completed the game. The game is not terrible, but it's not outstanding. That's the problem. Recore, mediocre. Super Lucky's Tale, mediocre. What else do they got? Sunset Overdrive. I feel like that's a great game, but it's a great game, but it's not a stellar game. You know what I'm saying? Like they're missing that. They're missing that thing. That's what they're really missing. Everything they drop, and the games that are stellar is franchises that we already know that are going to be great and people are accustomed to, like the Forza franchise. The games that we know that are stellar, Forza Horizon 3, amazing game, absolutely stellar game, right? But it's a franchise that we're just accustomed to at this point. We're accustomed to this. We expect it. Like niggas out here know that, oh, okay, oh, this year Forza's coming out. Oh, this year Forza Horizon's coming out. This year you know what I'm saying? Like we're too accustomed to it. We need something out of the blue, like something new, a new IP, man. That's what they really need, dog. That's what they really, really need. I don't know if, and the games that they got announced, like Sea of Thieves, Crackdown 3, or like when you watch gameplay of them, like it's not one of those games that make you fall out your seat either. You know, some games when you look at it off the bat, right, you get like a whoa impression. I get none of that from Sea of Thieves. None of Microsoft's games. Sea of Thieves, Crackdown 3. Definitely not Crackdown 3 after seeing gameplay of that shit. And State of Decay. Like, none of those games have that wow factor. Like, is it just me? Is it just me? Like, when you see a game like Spider-Man and the detail, the graphics, the animations, the level of quality of that game, like, it really makes you say, wow. When you see God of War, you look at the presentation, everything about the game, it makes you say, wow. You know? I'm not even like just talking shit, bro. These games make you say, they make you like, wow, yo, this shit look crazy. And the crazy thing is Microsoft got the stronger system, but PlayStation got all the better looking games. That's crazy. Especially when it comes to first party games. Microsoft got the strongest hardware, but PlayStation got the better looking games. Why does God of War and, you know, The Last of Us and all these games just look way better than anything on Xbox, and the Xbox is way more powerful? You know? See, all that, you have all that power but no talent. That's the problem, man. That's the problem. Like, Sony's been working hard, you know, developing these studios for a long time. So now they're hitting their strides. They're just hitting their strides and just producing heat. You know? When it comes to like great looking games, like I actually thought Quantum Break was gonna be that great game. I really did. If you've seen like my earlier videos and stuff like that, I was actually super, super hyped for Quantum Break. But after completing the game, I was let down. I was let down straight up. The game's visuals were nice and stuff, but overall, I was let down on the game. It was just a letdown for me. I actually really thought that was going to be that, you know, action adventure game that Microsoft really needed. It just turned out to be okay game. Clarence, I've completed Persona 5. Shout out to all the people who showed in late. I actually completed Persona 5. Spectacular game. Shout out to everybody who recommended it to me. It's personally my game of the year. Beat it. Got the true ending. I love the game, man. I love the game. I started a new game plus. I'm going to be playing that slowly. I'm going to slowly try and collect a little bit more trophies. I probably won't go for the platinum, but I'm going to collect a little bit more trophies before, you know, I put the game down. But I already started New Game Plus. Fuck, the game's amazing. Psycho Gamer, Quantum Break was lit. It was average for me. It was average for me. It was average for me. I know we all have our own personal opinions, but I think general consensus too, you know, a lot of people just thought it was average, and I agree with that. But the thing is, have you noticed the only people who think, you know, Quantum Break was like stellar and that kind of high quality are Xbox fans, to be honest. I'm just calling it is what it is. Xbox fans are the only guys who think like that game was like, whoa, bro. Whoa. Yeah, I think the whole like TV sequence shit didn't work. I do not want that in my games. That shit didn't work for me. If I want to watch Netflix style shows, I'll watch Netflix. You know, that shit didn't work. The gameplay was very limited. I expected more. Like I said, the game wasn't bad. The game definitely wasn't bad, but if we're gonna be real, Quantum Break, in my personal opinion, let's see if y'all agree with me, doesn't hold a candle to the original Tomb Raider. The original 2013 Tomb Raider, it doesn't hold a candle to Rise of the Tomb Raider. It's all in the same genre, right? It doesn't hold a candle to The Lost Legacy. It doesn't hold a candle to Uncharted 2. It doesn't hold a candle to even Uncharted 3 and 4. So even in its genre is getting smoked by these other games that are leagues better, in my personal opinion. I feel like Tomb Raider and Rise of the Tomb Raider way better than Quantum Break. Leagues better. My personal opinion, though. Kofi, what do you want PS5 hardware-wise? I don't know, man. Just give me something stronger than my last console and produce me with great exclusives. That's all I want from Sony in general. You know, look, when it comes to this hardware shit, that's why I got this beast right here. You know, this is my 4K, my real 4K device. This is my real 4K device, you know. I'm always going to have a high-end PC. So when it comes to consoles, I'm really looking for just quality exclusives. I'm just looking for quality exclusives. Cause like I said, as long as the game is available for PC, I'm gonna get it on PC to play it at its highest settings. The Order 1886, I see Psycho talking about that too. The Order 1886 was another average game. Look, if I had to pick one, that's a good question. That's a good question, actually. Between the Order 1886 and Quantum Break, what would you guys pick? Chat mans, I'm gonna need y'all to get involved here real quick. What would you guys pick? For the people who have played both, try to take away your fanboy shit aside, and which one do you think was a better game, Quantum Break or the Order 1886? Because it's actually a good question, bro. It's actually a good question. It's actually really, does it really? Does it really? The Order. I got a bunch of ponies. I got a bunch. The Order. Yeah, okay. See, I might have to agree with the story element. I feel like the premise of the Order 1886 was definitely 100% more interesting than Quantum Break. But gameplay wise, I think maybe Quantum Break had better gameplay though. I think Quantum Break had better gameplay. But story-wise, I think the Order 1886, this premise, the world, was better. But when I'm trying to remember gameplay, like the Order's gameplay was pretty damn basic, bro. Gameplay-wise, bro, the Order has more potential. I agree, K-Semi. The Order 1886 has way more potential, and I would love to see a sequel to that. But if I'm being objective here, I feel like maybe Quantum Break had the better gameplay, though. I'm pretty sure Quantum Break had the better gameplay because of shit that you can do. Like, the Order 1886, guys, really think back. That game was pretty damn basic, bro, in terms of gameplay mechanics. What'd you do? Walk around, pick up a gun, let you examine the gun. It didn't even really let you switch out your gun too much in that game. I clearly remember that. You know, you had one sequence with a rocket launcher. You couldn't find a rocket launcher anywhere else except one sequence. Like, the game was super limited, and the boss battles, QTEs, you know, like the story and premise, graphics, fantastic, people. Fantastic. But I think gameplay-wise, I think Quantum Break had more going for it compared to the Order 1886 gameplay-wise. That's just my opinion. But if I had, between the two games, which one would I like to see a sequel from? 100% the Order 1886, because that game was very interesting. The premise of that game, the steampunk shit, super dope, super dope. But I think gameplay, if I'm being super objective here, I think gameplay in Quantum Break kind of edges it out. Like, Quantum Break wasn't bad, but like I desired more. I thought it was gonna be way better, but it really wasn't. You're comparing green shit. Nah, both games weren't terrible. Like, I wouldn't even call those games shit. I wouldn't call the Order 1886 shit or Quantum Break shit. I would never say that. I would just say they're average games to me. They're average games to me. They're nothing like whoa, but they're nothing like, it's not like terrible. It's not like terrible. They're just okay. They're just okay games. The Order doesn't look good to me. Too much film game. It's been a while since I played a game Now that we're so far into the generation, I wonder, going back to the game, will it still look as good? I don't know. Because I actually did pop in Horizon Zero Dawn. I remember playing that game when it first dropped. I was blown away. Like the game, I popped it in yesterday. And it didn't look as good to me. Like the game still looked great, but it didn't look as good. It didn't look as good to me as when I first played it. You get me? When I first played it, the game looked mind blasting. I played it now, it didn't look as good because obviously new games come out, new games push the envelope of graphics and stuff like that. That's the thing when you go for photorealism in games, they get outdated quicker than games that are stylized, like Mario, like Zelda. Those games really stand the test of time due to its art style and design because they're stylized. When you go for photorealism, that shit after time, that shit doesn't look as good. Watch, we're hyping Horizon not even old. I know it's a last year game, right? It came out last year, right? Or did it come out this year? I don't even know. It came out this year. I'm tripping, but I'm just saying, like, it didn't look. I don't know. It just didn't look as good to me. That I popped it in yesterday. It looked great still, but not as good as when I first played it. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, when you go for photorealism, like, this shit doesn't, like, it really doesn't stand the test of time. Like, you could go back and play like GTA 4. You could go back and play. I'm playing LA Noire right now. You see, those games don't really stand the test of time. But if you go back and play like an old ass game like Okami or something like that, those type of games still look great because they're stylized. Yeah, another perfect example, Cuphead. That's all I'm saying. Usually games that are stylized stand the test of time more. Go back and play like Sonic on Genesis. Those games still look good. You know? You're playing Sonic Mania right now. That shit look fire to me. Anyways, I digress. I'm just rambling at this point. People probably think I'm crazy and shit. I'm just rambling though. That's all. If you guys don't got any more questions for me, man, I want to play this. Xenoblade, man. I want to play this Xenoblade because I'm interested in it. And I really hope the story is engaging and it's great. Go watch BG get roasted on the stream. What's happening to BG right now, dog? Let me open my sub box real quick. I'm about to get out of here anyways. It's a oh, feel the views going on. Yo, okay, so I'm gonna end the stream here because I've been here for over an hour. Guys, roll over to BG stream. Let's see what he got to say. He's doing his little press start and chill copycat. Let's go check it out. Hope everybody had a blessed day today. I really appreciate all the support. I appreciate all my new subscribers. I really appreciate if you guys hit the like button. It really supports. I want this one to hit 200, man. Y'all could do that for me, please. Y'all could do that for me, man. I'm out here giving y'all some content shit. Y'all could at least give me 200 likes. This one video. Y'all give me 200. Anyways, guys, I hope everybody's blessed. Stay blessed, and I'll see you guys real soon with the next episode of Press Start and Chill. Let's go watch BG cry about some shit, dog. Let's go watch that.